What's going on, everybody? Alex here with Nickens Landscaping and Excavating. In today's video, I wanted to discuss a topic that I get asked the question about a lot. Instagram, Facebook, here on YouTube, we get this question a ton, and it is, how did we transition from lawn care to landscaping? How did we go about that? What tactic did we use? What strategy did we use? And I explain this a lot. So I'm gonna make a video. That way when people ask me, I can just forward them to this video and hopefully answer all their questions. And hopefully I can answer some questions for you guys as well. So here we go, let's jump into it. The first thing that you need to do when you're transitioning from one service to another in your service business is identify what you're doing right now. Of course, you know that, and what you want to transition to. You need to identify those very clearly. Don't get sidetracked along the way, because in service businesses, there's a lot of ways that you can get pulled. So I know this is a very common thing for a lot of people going through this, whether you're going from lawn care to landscaping, or whether you have a cleaning company or a roofing company or a siding company or whatever it may be, a plumbing company. There's a lot of directions you can get pulled, a lot of different things you can do. So a lot of people deal with this transition. So first thing you need to identify is what you're doing, what you want to go to, and why. So for me, it was lawn care to landscaping, light excavation. Why? Because that is always what I wanted to do. When I started my business in 2012, I wanted to be a hardscape company. I wanted to have excavators. I wanted to have dump trucks. I wanted to have the equipment. But I knew in the back of my mind as a 19-year-old kid that people were not going to just hand me these jobs. So I needed to get started. I needed to build a reputation. So from 2012 to 2018, that's exactly what we did. We busted our butts. We pounded the pavement. We did everything we could. We worked for as many people as we possibly could to build a reputation. And then I put my plan into play. And I'm going to go over exactly what I did here in a second. But for me, that's what it was. Lawn care to landscaping. And why? Because that is where I knew I wanted to be at the get-go. But I knew I needed to do smaller services, quicker services, lower dollar amount services that people needed to trust the contractor less, I guess is what I'm trying to say in a good way. But that's basically exactly how I was looking at it. So that's what I did. Okay, so once you've got all that identified, what you're doing, what you want to do, and why you want to do it, you've kind of got yourself a little roadmap here to get to where you want to go. So now what you want to do is divide the business that you are trying to phase out, or that you are no longer interested in providing, into 4. So you want to have 100% of that business, 75% of that business, 50% of that business, and 25% of that business. And if you start removing a quarter of this business at a time, what does that look like? How's that going to look for your bottom line? How's that going to look for man hours? Are you going to be able to keep people busy? So you need to start breaking this down and looking at it and see how this is going to work for you. But this is exactly what we did. So in 2018, we mowed full. We were mowing full bore at 100%, you could say. And then in 2019, I shaved it by 25%. So essentially now we were mowing 75% of what we were mowing in 2018. I did the same thing in 2020 and in 2021. So by 2021, we were only mowing 25% of what we were mowing in 2018. And then in 2022, I removed it completely. So I did this just to keep things safe for us. I didn't want to quit mowing cold turkey and just take all that revenue and rely on the landscaping to carry us over. I wanted to do this over a number of years. I wanted to feel it out. I wanted to watch how it panned out as we shaved a little bit of it and see how we were able to fill the schedule. For us, this worked out really, really well. So that's why I'm making this video, because I think it's a great plan. It worked excellent for us. I get this question a lot on how to transition from lawn care to landscaping. So like I said, I think it's very similar for other service businesses, and it is super, super common for service businesses to start getting drug in different directions and start looking at offering different services. So I think this is a relevant video for a lot of industries, not just lawn care landscaping, but that's my example because that's my experience. So that's what we did to transition from lawn care to landscaping over 4 years, doing it strategically, having a plan, and being able to calculate and watch how things were going as we went, as we removed just portions of it from our business rather than taking all of it from our business. So I hope this helps. If you guys got any questions, leave it down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. I want to help you guys out any way that I can, because whenever I did this, I just came up with my own theory and just went for it. So hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of a roadmap, a little bit of help on your transition to whatever you may be transitioning to. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what your favorite part was. Let us know if you got any questions. And also be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And you can hit that bell, and that will notify you every time we post a video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.